How are you going to build your bridge to freedom? The core belief that I would always have my own back. Get up, man. You're worth more than this. You pick up the torch and you light that bridge on fire. They will remain on the island that you're stuck on right now. Find the right people to guide you or leave them behind. Hello and welcome to Nash. This is episode 10 of me talking to the camera without any preconceived idea of what I'm going to talk about, nor a script to follow. But there is a vision that I would like to share today. And this vision is the bridge to freedom. Now, freedom, the perception of freedom is very different to each and every one of us. Freedom to you may look like a world where you get to roam free with your pockets full of money, with an abundance of food by your side. To others, freedom may seem the freedom of thought, seem to be the freedom of thought, seem to be the ability to block out any negative thought patterns, any disrupting, disturbing, and inconvenient thought patterns, which will allow you to begin thinking freely for yourself, and in turn, to put out the best version of you into the world. So, a bridge. We all know what a bridge is. It connects one thing to another. This could be one island to another island. This could be one neural pathway to another neural pathway. This could be the bridge between a disruptive relationship and a very connecting relationship. How do you make that bridge? But today I want to talk about the bridge to freedom. So let's start with a little exercise. You can keep your eyes open or you can close them, completely up to you. And in this exercise, let's imagine an island. A flourishing island. This island represents where you are in life right now, the era, the situations that you are living, the people that you are surrounding yourself with, the environment you're a part of. Are you growing fruit trees? Are you nourishing yourself with the finest foods and highest quality food that you can find to give yourself the best opportunity to be thriving? To you, right now, this may be the best freedom you can find. This may be the polar opposite of what you're living right now. It may be a very difficult time for you where feeding your body with nourishing foods, surrounding yourself with fulfilling people isn't an option. So you're seeking another island. And you can see in the vast distance beyond the ocean an island that's made just for you. An island of freedom. An island of opportunity. Now the sea is too rough. The winds are too powerful. You can't sail over. You cannot fly. So you need to build a bridge. How are you going to build your bridge to freedom? It starts from within. Freedom doesn't start from being in the free place itself. It starts from feeling blocked to understanding what that blockage is. You're on your little island and you've built up the barricades. You've built up these blockages all around you. You are starting to feel uneasy. And you need to relieve yourself from this tension. That bridge is not going to build itself. You need to start planning. You need to start envisioning exactly what this bridge may look like, the components needed, the tools needed, the foundations required to build this bridge. It's a day-by-day thing. It's a step-by-step routine that you need to begin embodying right now, sourcing where that wood may come from. In turn, this will be a slice of freedom that you need to start embodying right now. That may look like, this plank of wood may also relate to blocking out the idea of a negative thought. Perhaps it could be sugar. This particular sugar craving that you're having at the moment on this island. You're stuck on this island and you have candy canes surrounding you. The light lamps, the street posts are made of candy. And no matter what street you turn down, all you see is sugar. This dangerous addiction that is keeping you stuck, that is holding you back from true freedom from this particular thing. And in this case, it's that one plank that you need to use to your advantage to build this bridge. This is one component. So find these components. Find the right tools. Find the right bits of equipment and materials that you need to begin building this bridge. No one is going to build it for you. And if you understand that this is not a discipline, yes, being disciplined in nature will help you achieve miraculous things. Finding yourself in routine will also get you there. But you need to be devoted, and this is the difference between discipline and devotion. Discipline is a transaction. The transaction of putting in your hard work, being very hard on yourself perhaps, to achieve a particular goal. And when you hit that goal, yes, it feels great. Devotion is about the journey. It's about discovering why you want this outcome. It's about understanding that collecting the right materials, these planks, it's about understanding that getting rid of sugar will open up a new opportunity, an opportunity to a different sense of freedom that lies distant in that other land, on that other island. So now you've collected all your materials, it's time to start building. You ask around everyone in your community, on your island. You ask them, please, help me build this bridge. I need extra hands on deck so that I can make it faster, so that I can reach my new level of freedom a lot faster than what I would be able to myself. You will find that many people will say no, that many people are too busy, that many people will not support your idea, your motivation in building a bridge and changing yourself, seeking this new level of freedom that you can't find in the place that you are now, on the island that you're stuck in. Those people will not follow you. They will not follow you to this next island. They will remain on the island that you're stuck on right now. You will need to leave them behind. But for those that are willing to help, they will progress with you into a new future, onto that new island, across the bridge that you'll both build together, or multiple of you. Okay, Pat, that's well and great. You may have a community, you may have a tribe that is there to help you build these bridges into new worlds. But that's not like me. Pat, I'm lonely. Pat, no one in my life is prepared to help me build this bridge. And it's a difficult place. I have been there. And do you know what got me out of it? The core belief that I would always have my own back, that I would always be there to help construct myself, to help construct that bridge. If I were to fall carrying one log to another location, Pat would be there. He would be there behind me to say, get up, man. You're worth more than this. You are so worthy of achieving this new sense of freedom. And guess what? Those bridges have continued not to build themselves, but to build themselves under my devotion. Under my devotion and willingness, my will to succeed, my encouragement to myself that being stuck is a state of mind. That being stuck is not a permanent fixture. That being stuck is only a polar opposite to freedom, and when you're ready, you can turn the tides. You can flip that script and you can find a sense of freedom from within. But again, these bridges will not build themselves. Okay, you've built the bridge. You've left your island, that past era. You've left behind that version of yourself that existed and may have had a piece of freedom, but not in the sense that you were looking and striving toward. You've made it across the bridge. You've helped others cross that bridge. Other people are congratulating you. You've found an island where others are welcoming you. They're welcoming you with open arms, saying how proud they are of you. What's left? There's no turning back. What do? You pick up the torch and you light that bridge on fire. That bridge in the past is no longer useful to you. It will be but a faint memory in the archives of the destination that you are going through devotion, through the willingness to achieve freedom in a way that enlivens you, in a way that you can begin embodying today to reach that higher version of yourself, to help others help themselves, to help you help yourself so that you can achieve these levels of service to the exterior world. But it all starts within. Now, this idea of having different islands, building bridges between each, it's no different to how you relate yourself to the world, to other circumstances, to relationships, and even the internal being within. Let's have a look at your mind. There are particular ways that you can help reconnect different neural pathways in your mind by building bridges between one and the other, which will enliven your body, which will enliven your mind and the output you're putting into the world. To construct new ideas. This is not looking at your phone. This is not scrolling for hours, numbing yourself with irrelevant information. That is back on the other island, an island that you left behind. You are now seeking resources to enliven your body, to reconnect those neural pathways, to build new bridges, to allow you to give more. You are a gift to the world. And everyone's waiting for their present. It doesn't need to be Christmas. It doesn't need to be Easter. The Easter Bunny isn't coming this year. Especially if you're not living your freest version of yourself. So, where does it really begin? It begins with a mindset shift. It begins with understanding that particular thought patterns are thought patterns of scarcity. To recognize this scarcity and to flip it on its head. To say, no, scarcity. You are an island that I am not willing to be a part of anymore. But I'm going to use the ideas that you're generating to help me construct a bridge to abundance. Because abundance is where true freedom lies. Away from the negative. Abundance is where you can truly teach others, to support others, to embrace others in being their own higher self because they're watching you. They've watched you burn the bridges. They've watched you arrive onto their island and they've congratulated you. To look around at your community, to look around at your tribe, those surrounding you, knowing that, hey, these people have had to burn bridges. For them to arrive exactly where I am, that was no accident. It was no accident that they arrived where I am right now. It was a well-constructed path for themselves. They made the decisions which led them to this particular position. Congratulate them. Share the wins. If you're in the right place, if you're in the right community, if you're on the right island of freedom, sharing your wins, embracing other people's wins, will not come from a hurtful place of jealousy, and in turn that being of scarcity. It will come from a place of all-knowing, all-being, and willing to be a part of one another's consciousness. In today's world, it's very easy to get distracted. It's very easy to get distracted by the islands of scarcity and to think that this is normal, to think that this is human nature. The world is very blocked off, and those that are in the shadow realms are unable to see this new earth in a way that you fully understand it. So it's up to you. It's up to you to share your voice, to spread your wisdom, to expose your creativity and imagination, to help them understand that the world is changing, that you don't need to be stuck anymore, that external forces may try their best to contain you in that space of scarcity and being stuck in a ditch. So seek freedom. Seek the tools, the materials needed to build the bridges from scarcity to abundance. Find the right people to guide you. Find the right people to help you. Or leave them behind. Now, this is just an idea of how freedom can look for different people. At the end of the day, true freedom comes from being able to stand back and look at the lens at which you perceive the world. If you can look at this particular lens rather than the world itself and see what needs shifting, that will allow you to shift your own reality. Metacognition and recreating new neural pathways to help you bring about more paradigm shifts, the more aha moments. Aha! That needs changing. And that comes from this particular shift. So, together, we're going to wrap this video up with a few words and a few deep breaths. So get into a comfortable position, closing your eyes. Inhale. May we recognize the island that we sit, and that the materials around us are exactly what we need to build a bridge to freedom. Exhale. Inhale. May the paths we seek, the bridges we construct, be left behind, as our song path will be forever changing as we walk our finest line to our highest truth. Exhale. Inhale. May we understand that the lens we perceive the world is only that, a lens that we can shift, a lens that we can allow freedom to help us view and shift our perception into a way that can avoid scarcity and embrace abundance. And exhale. Once again, thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate you being here. It really helps if you tap that like button, hit the subscribe, and join me for more of these videos in the future where I just cover topics, where I cover visions that have been on my mind and that I'm willing to share. And let this be an encouragement for you to share your own voice. Because no matter what you think, someone out there needs to hear what you have to say. If there was something you've been stuck with and you've made your way through it, you have the knowledge needed for that one person to get out of the same situation. And who knows, that could be your own purpose. So, like always, get out there, play safe with one another, be kind to each other and everyone you meet today, and bless you all.